Do you need to overhead squat heavy in order to be successful in weightlifting? Or should you overhead squat heavy? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Hannah and I do like all things weightlifting. That is literally the thing that I love the most, and I probably like weightlifting more than I like most of you. So basically today in this video I wanted to answer the question, should you overhead squat heavy in order to improve your snatch, or should you overhead squat heavy in order to improve your basic like weightlifting performance? I would just like to say quickly that I have recently been doing very well with my snatch, and the other day I did try to do some overhead squats and it did highlight a weakness because I got up to about 55 kilos, which is about, I think that's like 70 to 80%, and I find it like relatively challenging. Like I'm not sure that I would have been able to do much more than that, so that's really highlighted the fact that I think I should probably do some overhead squats more often in order for me to feel more comfortable under those loads. And I think it's a really interesting thing to think about, that whilst I'm more comfortable snatching 65 than I am overhead squatting, like what does that mean for me? You know, interesting questions. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'd be very interested to know. So perfecting any type of weightlifting movement, whether that's a snatch, clean or jerk, takes time, dedication, and a highly detailed approach to addressing technical weaknesses as well as just general strength. So an overhead squat can strengthen overhead positioning, lockout, confidence. It can increase confidence in your receiving position, can increase speed as well as increase your general strength overhead and your general stability overhead by performing an overhead squat. Now when I say overhead squat, I'm usually talking about a overhead squat in a snatch position, but we can also do that in like a narrow grip, like overhead, like jerk position, or like a narrow grip, like overhead squat. So do you need to do heavy overhead squats in order to be successful in weightlifting? Probably not. I think that a lot of the time we can get lost in the very general approach to training and try and have loads of specific exercises that are away from the snatch, clean and jerk. Now if you want to get better at the snatch, clean and jerk, the main thing that you want to do is snatch, clean and jerk. Now if you have specific positional weaknesses or overhead weaknesses or strength weaknesses when it comes to overhead, or you have like a lack of confidence when it comes to overhead, then overhead squatting heavy or overhead squatting in general will 100% be beneficial to you. As an example, overhead squatting heavy is perfect for people like me, for people who struggle with like the mental barrier of heavy weight overhead, who struggle with that bottom position with a lot of weight overhead. Like often before I would like drop to the bottom of a snatch and just like collapse, like I wouldn't know what to do with so much weight overhead. And in order to perfect that or work on that, confidence is a big thing. So just practicing the snatch and practicing those positions helped me enormously, but equally overhead squatting heavily would have complemented my training nicely in order for me to build that confidence and build that strength with that weight overhead. So the overhead squatting can be trained at different intensities, so with obviously different aims. So between 60 and 80% of your max snatch, I would say, is more for the technical benefit of an overhead squat. 80 to 100% is for strength and speed of your overhead squat or your snatch. Can also be beneficial for your aggression underneath the bar, like when you pull the bar, that like aggressive turnover will help if you have a stronger overhead squat, especially if you perform like things like a snatch balance or a drop snatch. And then you get to the percentages 100% and over. Now that is pure strength range and will 100% contribute to your confidence when it comes to lifting 1RM snatches, 1RM PBs, and that just like general like overhead comfort and confidence. And we love confidence on this channel. Love it. So in order to answer the question, should you overhead squat heavy? Again, it's about looking at what your weaknesses are within training. If you struggle with confidence under heavy loads on the snatch, then potentially they may be beneficial to implement into your programming, but it would be important to have a look at all the other things that could be contributing to your confidence or lack thereof, such as your technique from the floor to overhead. Is it something in your pool? Is it something from the floor. Look at all of these things before you start implementing more variety into your training, because we don't want to make things too complicated, as we can get better with many simple additions. Many simple things, which is just snatching, cleaning, and jerking. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, as well as subscribe to my channel. I'm thinking of doing really like small snippets like this of like technique, advice and stuff, as I am looking to become a BWL coach. I'm buzzing about it. Like, my life isn't already enough about weightlifting, so I need to make it more specific to weightlifting. And also I just wanted to be better help for you guys and hopefully provide you guys more value when it comes to weightlifting. A more broad, encompassed, knowledgeable vibe on this channel is what we're going for. I'll catch you guys in the next video.
Like where you at. I like everything about you.